Doon sa Meralco franchise renewal bill, bakit ho nag-create pa ng Subcommittee on Public Services para kayo mag-sponsor noon?
Well, a bunch of reasons were given to me. Isa is ayaw ni Sen. Rafi na magkaroon ng bahid
Conflict of interest.
conflict of interest. That's one. And then two is that they wanted me to look into the possibility of pushing for job generation, ma-focusan natin yun. And you know, I'm happy to be part of this journey of this representation na sa Senate. Nasubukan kong mag-defend for the very first time ng franchise, and totally different from my forte, which is labor, job generation, and education. Natutuwa ako na ibalita kasi from the time na I took charge of the subcommittee, binanggit natin pinush natin yung Meralco na pakitang gilas kayo, no? And alam naman natin there's no such thing as a perfect organization or a perfect company, but they were willing to walk the extra mile. And yung isa sa gusto kong ibalita sa taong bayan, because also of our efforts dito sa Senado and in pushing Meralco to do something about the rates and all the services. Isa sa mga good news ay itong darating na itong buwan ng January, nagsimula na sila na yung plano ng rate reduction, yung 0.2189 per kilowatt. Medyo technical ho, magre-reduce po ito yung overall rate to 11.74 per kilowatt. Kaya ito ay isang welcome development, welcome news sa atin. So this is expected to result in approximately 44 pesos savings doon sa mga residential consumers consuming 200 kilowatt per hour. So this decrease is driven by yung mga ng mga senators at this representation, and kasi ini-scrutinize natin mabuti, no, paano ba ilo-lower yung cost. Number one talaga yung pagkuha ng generation, no. Yan ang isa sa pinaka malaking component noong presyo ng ating kuryente. But isa pa syempre, in an ideal setup, merong component yung subsidy from the government. You look at Thailand, you look at Malaysia, you look at Indonesia, meron iba nga halos buo subsidized by the government. Tayo naman hindi, kaya more challenging on our part.
Ang isa sa mga nagulat kami, sir, during the interpellation of Senate Minority Leader Coco Pimentel, mas mataas pala yung power rate sa mga household kumpara sa commercial customer, tama ba?
Yes, and it was
Akala namin pag commercial mas mataas
it
ang
was
rate.
explained kasi mas maraming unlike yung sa commercial, maraming nagsi-share malapit lang, maliit yung mga kable. Hindi siya yung, for example, you go from a far-flung area, dadalhin yung kable doon, and mas mataas talaga yung cost.
Expensive.
And even and even ERC, ang bottom line dito is talagang we have to empower and trust that ERC will do its job. Kasi at the end of the day, yung pagsingil ng Meralco o ng anumang o sino man na distribution utility ang papasa unless ito ay aprobahan ng Energy Regulatory Commission.
Hanggang Feb na lang yung session. Yung franchise po ng Meralco, may ano ba? May timeline ba kung hanggang kailan ma-approve?
I've been defending for quite some time. I think for the past 3 weeks, mula pa nung time ng Disyembre. I think by Monday matatapos yung interpellations, debates, and amendments, period of amendments. So yun yung tingin ko, at nakikita ko, no, as mahirap mang aminin na veteran na legislator here in the Senate. I think itong week na papasok would be the last week of interpellations, debates, and period of amendments. So hopefully before I'm looking at before the break, mapasa namin to at least on second reading.
Any other contentious issues, sir, sa Meralco na sinabi sa inyo ng kapwa senador na itatanong pa nila or ihingin pa nila from Meralco?
May ilan na hiningi na, and like Senator Gatchalian and Senator Jinggoy, if they are already satisfied with the submission of this information, documents, etc., then according to them, they will no longer interpolate. Some members already indicated that they will no longer interpolate, but more of they will introduce amendments. With regard to major issues na parang maghaharang or anything, wala akong nakikita. Kasi alam din naman ng mga colleagues natin how important this measure will be if we pass it immediately. Mayroong security concerns din dito, no, na kailangan nating maintindihan. At higit sa lahat yung interruption, hindi natin pwedeng ma-interrupt tong serbisyo ng Meralco to 8 million consumers.
So hanggang bago mag-break, hanggang second reading lang, sir, yung kaya?
Well, the more
Third.
the farther we get, the better, no, as far as I'm concerned, being the sponsor of the measure. But conservatively speaking, matapos on second reading, hopefully by next week, actually. That's what I'm shooting for.
Yung balik nyo na, sir, sa May or June?
Pwede naman. Botohan na lang.
So yung pinakamalaking hiningi lang talaga, sir, ng senators is yung sa rate, and nabigay na yon, sir?
Rates, yung creeping, yung probable conflict of interest sa generation. So yun, all of that. Yun yung mga tinakel. And I think ang pinaka naging core is yung complaints, refunds, papaanong kasi I myself was also concerned about it. Yung mataas na rates, yung paano mag-refund, yung Supreme Court made the decision, yung mga decisions din ng court, nag-comply ba sila? And they are complying. They complied and they are complying. Yung they are complying, in a sense, kaya ako sinabing they are complying because hindi pa tapos dahil, yun nga, hindi pa nakikita rin yung ibang mga pagre-refunda nila. And that is cheat yung tawag na mag-create ng account for the government, dun ilalagay yung pondo.
Sir, last na lang po. So are we expecting refunds as customers in the months to come from
Dun
Meralco?
po sa mga na-desisyonan na refunds. At ang sinabi sa atin ng Meralco, they committed to us and assured us na lahat ng may decision na at hindi naman contested, ni-refund na nila. At yung mga kailangang i-refund, nire-refund nila.